Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today is Patch Note Day. 4.6 is out, and there is a lot of information and a lot of detail, a lot of quality of life changes, as a matter of fact. So I know that there are some things that we're missing in this patch, and that sucks, but that's okay. We're going to focus on what we have, and hopefully it'll make a better gaming experience for all of us. So I'm just going to jump into it and read what we got, and this is what's important to me and what I think could be important to you as well. Again, lots of quality of life changes, but there's also some major changes to the sidearms. There's some changes to primary weapons. There's also changes of how you interact with the ammo and medic resupply stations and players. The distance have been increased, all kind of things that have been happening. So let me just jump into it, and I'm going to read basically word for word exactly what they're saying in the patch notes. I'll also put a link in the description down below so that you can go read them for yourself if you would like. I might even just put the entire patch notes in my description if that's possible. I don't know. So here we go. Without further ado, in our 4.6 update, we're delivering fixes and improvements across the Battlefield experience alongside big changes to the icons we use to help players gain awareness of nearby health, armor, repair opportunities, further changes to prone gameplay as advertised last month, and more balanced changes for weapons, including specific focus on pistols. We're also pleased to say that Sundan will be made available on Conquest and Breakthrough shortly after the release of this update, and that this patch, we're delivering the base files for Operation Underground in preparation for its launch in October. This update also reflects display issues related to latency, fixes the issues with loot and Firestorm, and improves the responsiveness of revives across both Battlefield 5 multiplayer and Firestorm. What's new? Sundan now available on Conquest and Breakthrough. New weapons and gadgets deploying throughout October. That's the Trench Carbine, the Madison MG, and the Yeah, I'm not repeating that. I'm just gonna leave this in. Changes to range of motion when prone, balance passes on sidearms, and overhaul logic and UI for ammo, health, repair requests. Yeah. All right, let's look at some of the first changes that they've got here for maps and modes. So, of course, right off the bat, Sundan is now available on Conquest and Breakthrough. They actually have a rotation for just Sundan, and it's 2 breakthroughs and a conquest. For Aerodrome, they've made a fix that added an out-of-combat area to the top of the airplane hangar. So if you could get up there and you knew how to do all that, it's currently out of bounds now. So just FYI. So there's quite a few fixes for different maps, like Arras, they had some out-of-bounds areas in Breakthrough, they fixed that. Devastation, they had some fixes where the vehicles wouldn't spawn, so it just said, fixed an issue that would hinder the squad reinforcement vehicles spawning on Breakthrough. They fixed an issue causing flickering graphical issues inside the church. Also, getting stuck in piles of wood and debris. Yeah, everybody hates that. And then the one that stood out to me as far as the maps go was Merida. We've moved the B objective from the sector on Breakthrough since we saw a huge unbalance during this phase. Telemetry showed that attackers only had a chance of getting through that sector 30% of the sessions. So 30% of the time they were getting through the second sector. It says, we hope that the changes brings Merida in line with other Breakthrough setups. Okay, here are some of the changes they've made to pistols. Ruby increased 4-hit kill range from 7 to 12 meters. Increased 5-hit kill range from 12 to 22 meters. Above 22 meters, the Ruby will require no more than 8 bullets to kill a player at range. P08 pistol, the P38 pistol, and the M1912 repeater pistol increased 4-hit kill range from 12 to 22 meters. Above 22 meters, these pistols will require no more than 7 bullets to kill a player at range. The M1911 increased 3-hit kill range from 7 to 12 meters. Increased 4-hit kill range from 12 to 22 meters. Above 22 meters, the M1911 will require no more than 7 bullets to kill a player at range. Mark 6 revolver decreased 3-hit kill range from 30 to 22 meters. Decreased 4-hit kill range from 50 to 30 meters. Now turns into a 6-hit kill starting at 50 meters. Here are some more general weapon changes. Reduce the horizontal free aiming angle when prone by 40%. This means the slowdown when turning too much will now kick in earlier. Gewehr 1.5 increased vertical recoil from 1.22 to 1.42 and reduced muzzle velocity from 620 to 500 meters per second. This is to make it a bit harder to use this gun at long distances in order to better balance out its strengths at close and medium range. Carabin 1938M reduced vertical recoil from 1.44 to 1.25. This weapon is intended to be an easier version of the Gewehr 43 at the cost of a slower reloads. But so far, the advantage in the recoil was not quite good enough, and so we're making this tweak to balance that out. Gadgets. Smoke visual effect used to identify friendly or enemy artillery barrage now uses custom color settings to help with color blindness. Active friendly flares now have their spotting radius on the minimap. Increase maximum throw distance of health and ammo crates when attempting to throw further by aiming higher. Players will no longer be overly slowed down prior to using throwable gadgets and weapons such as grenades, throwing knives, ammo, bandages, and crates. Self-healing actions will no longer interrupt sprint. Fixed an issue that would not let players pick up sticky dynamite from some surfaces when attached. Also fixed inconsistencies between Axis impact grenades and Allied impact grenades. Now both deal 65 damage within 2 meters. Fixed an exploit caused by flare guns and all variants of smoke grenades, which caused repeating spotting unspotting behaviors. This unintentionally resulted in players receiving spotting score for targets inside of smoke effect every second. Vehicles. The Blenheim MK1 no longer automatically replenishes its 50 cal ammunition. General consistency improvements to sliding when turning and losing speed. Increased sliding activation consistency. The time allowed between 2 button presses to trigger a slide is now longer. Fixed an issue where the player could switch to the syringe after reviving a player while selecting an AP mine. I've seen that. Fixed an issue where the medic swift effort trait was not providing the advertised increase to sprint speed when spotting a down friendly. Fixed an issue where the lean and peek over animation could not be seen after 50 meters. They also fixed a rare issue where hit detection could fail on soldiers changing stance, specifically when going prone. Improved revive interaction consistency when there is an elevation between players. Improved revive interaction consistency between different player stances. The revive interaction prompt now only shows if the revive interaction is actually possible. Got a few more for you that I thought were noteworthy. Team killing is no longer possible if the player destroys a vehicle that a teammate just exited. Fixed an issue where a player could get stuck in a man-down state if revived when the timer is about to run out. That's happened to me numerous times, and the only thing that you can really do is either go to your main menu and hopefully it kicks back in, or you have to leave the game, and that's not fun either. Fix an issue that could cause a player to end up in an infinite dead state without being able to redeploy. I think that's what I was talking about. Minimap icons would appear when enemy players were tossing a bandage to another soldier, so they fixed that. I have no idea that was a thing. Wow. Default friendly soldier icon and name tag opacity while zooming is now 60%. This change will only apply to new option profiles and resets. Corrected the S2200 Proficiency 6 assignment to match the description and the MAB 38 Proficiency 5 assignment. So if you were having trouble with either one of those, you may want to go check it out to see if that's now the correct. Now, I think that the S2200, it was matching the description. I don't know what they did about the MB 38, or it should be a little bit more understandable. I don't know. Also, a couple other ones here. Rotterdam fixed an issue that would sometimes cause players to vault when jumping through an open door. Also in Rotterdam, players will no longer be able to vault on small street curbs. That I would have liked to have seen. Well, that about wraps it up for our patch notes. I appreciate you listening and watching. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. I'm pretty quick about getting back to people. Within, if I don't get to you right away, within like the hour, I'll probably get back to you within the next day. But again, thank you so much for watching. We do appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.